Yes. If y'all remember, it was the fight between Tank.
No.
Who's it between?
Devin Haney.
Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. And my dog, 2-5, he put up some money. About $250,000 worth.
250,000.
I mean, it ain't nothing to him, but it's something to him. You know what I'm saying?
He put that up on the fight, and unfortunately, he put it up on Ryan Garcia. Garcia lost the fight.
No, he put it up on Haney. Haney lost.
Hey, man, look,
Ryan
man.
Garcia
Let's get to the point, man. This is so
Hold on. You got to build the excitement.
Yes.
You got to build the excitement.
He put it on Haney.
He put it up on
Haney
Haney.
lost, but Garcia cheated.
But Garcia cheated, and what we thought was a $250,000 loss
Is now
a $250,000 dub.
God is good all
the time.
Only in America.
Now back to the top. Sorry, my bad, JJ Redick. We know it's your day. We your day, JJ, but you know. We all don't got LeBron James as our friend. You know what I mean?
Absolutely amazing news on this show. Well, amazing news for JJ Redick, hired as the Lakers head coach officially today. But has he earned the right to become an NBA head coach? The reason I don't think he has, Slick, and it vexes me because I believe in the meritocracy of you eat what you kill in sports is, I think about the coach that most recently won an NBA title in Joe Mazzulla. When I think about what Joe Mazzulla had to do to become a head coach, y'all family, he coached Division II basketball for years. He coached roughly 11 seasons, if I'm not mistaken, doing the math there, roughly 11 seasons before becoming a head coach, becomes a head coach, and now has an NBA title, I believe, at the age of 35.
Yeah.
JJ Redick, you see to the right, he got no experience. He's got podcasting experience. Mazzulla's holding up a trophy. JJ Redick is donning headphones. Family, there's a difference between the two. What you see on the left when you look at Mazzulla is a player who has earned that right to become a coach. And on the right, I don't know what he is. I don't think he's earned the right. Rick Bucher, what do you say?
Not by the standards that we've set. And even Joe Mazzulla is a situation where it was an unusual circumstance. You had somewhat of an emergency situation because of the Ime Udoka. They already had a coach in place, and now you have a team that's ready to go, and where is Brad Stevens going to turn? That's not the circumstances here with the Lakers. I just look at all the reasoning behind hiring JJ is what I struggle with, because there are plenty of qualified coaches out there. One just became available in Monty Williams. Has experience, is really good with veterans. I think it didn't work in Detroit because you're asking him to be a rebuilding coach. That's not what he does best. But there are any number of guys who have demonstrated that they can do the job, and they're getting passed over. And I'll just put it to you guys, like, what makes you think that JJ Redick can possibly work? Like, what would be the motivation? If you were the Los Angeles Lakers and you hired JJ Redick, you would say, well, I hired him because fill in the blank. How do the Lakers answer that? How would you guys answer that? That's what I struggle with. Like, what is it other than he's demonstrated a certain acuity when it comes to basketball? So is Tim Legler in the media, right? Maybe even more so, right? So why didn't you go? Did you talk to Tim? Like, so what is it that puts JJ Redick over the top that you say he should be the coach of the Lakers? That's the biggest question that I have.
That's what you see them headphones on. Who he talking to?
Okay, that's it?
That's what put him over the top.
That's
clearly.
it.
Because it's plenty of coaches out there that have played the game, that are qualified to coach, that have been in coaching for a long time. No, he has not earned it. It was a bunch of zeros over there. Zero experience in any level of coaching, at the youth level, at any level. So you're talking about, has he earned it? He absolutely has not earned it. Now, I don't know how it's going to play out. JJ Redick could mess around and be a really good basketball coach. It's not like he does not know the basketball game. But when you talk about earned it, this man has not put in the time to be a basketball coach at any level. It is a bunch of dudes that are sitting on these benches right now. You mentioned Sam Cassell, that played the game, that has been in this coaching world for a minute, that they just passed all the way up, not even talking to, reaching out to, nothing, because of the relationship with LeBron James and JJ Redick. So no, he has not earned it, but he knows the right people.
I just hate that, like, because being honest about it is, like, you guys are right? He hasn't shown nothing to get this coaching job. But this is what we do in America, though. Everybody gets jobs or gets looked out for if they know somebody. Like, look at this desk, right? Let's keep it honest. Like, I didn't have no super crazy background in TV and journalism and all that. And Acho, we had a great relationship, right? He threw me on this joint. For real. You too. You on TV for all them years. You know what I mean? I don't know how I went down in third, but I know that when we talk, yo, I like James. How you like James? He cool. This and that third. Boom, let's make it happen. So, like, everywhere you look at, there's been somebody that gets an opportunity to get a job because who they know.
No question.
In the real estate world, right? I'm hiring a lot of my friends or people I'm cool with. Why am I doing that? Because a lot of them have all they have the credentials, but they don't have the experience. You see what I'm saying? So they jumped the line compared to another person that had it.
And I'm not mad at that.
That's the world we live in.
But I'm not mad at that at all. Look out for your people.
Yeah.
But when your people come up to you and your boys you hiring and somebody say, you earn it, no, Shady, my dog. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
But my thing is, there's never been a question say who earned it. He got the job. That's what it is. So let's see how he does first before we keep.
But here's the thing, though. We've never seen this.
That's true. You're right.
But we've never seen it in coaching like this. We've seen it with offensive coordinators, right? Nathaniel Hackett, offensive coordinator for the Jets because he was the offensive coordinator with the Packers. But when the Broncos got rid of John Fox coached Peyton Manning.
Yep.
They went to the first Super Bowl, got the breaks beat off them by the Seahawks. They got Gary Kubiak. It wasn't like Peyton Manning was like, I want Kubiak. I think you were in Green Bay before McCarthy, or were you not?
No, I was Mike the whole time.
So when Favre had the changeovers of coaches, it's not like Favre was like, I want a hand pick. We don't see that. Even when Brady went to the Bucs, it wasn't like, hey, fire BA. I need you to fire BA, and I need you to, what happened?
You've got to do on the desk. His homeboy does it all the time. A-Rod. He got them dudes that can't play no more in the Jets.
But not head coaches.
Him hired,
but not head coaches. That's all I'm saying.
Coaches.
Not head coaches.
Oh, okay.
We've seen it we've seen it with OCs, with DCs, but like head coaches, that's a big deal, Shady. That's a big deal now.
So does this thing work for when players get coaches fired? Does that work too, or no? We're just saying who gets hired. Think about it. That's what I do. That's why I got on this desk, because I keep it 1,000. Think about that. Some guys get hired because they may know somebody like you're saying. So what about the other side of the fence, other side of the coin? Players got coaches fired that they ain't want no more.
They did.
Should we go down the list? And I know you know a ton.
Including the guy he about to coach.
Probably got the longest list.
Come on, man. Both ways now. Pause.
Keep it 250,000 if I'm being honest, big dog.
You smooth.
Keep it 200.
You a smooth.
Keep it 200.
Go to the box and call my people.
I didn't prepare you for. You were in the media scrum.
Yep.
The Lakers announced J.J. Redick at the press conference.
Okay.
What's the first question that you would ask J.J. Redick?
What will define success for you as the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers this year?
And what would be an appropriate answer?
Well, I don't know. That's why I would ask the question. Honestly, because the knee-jerk reaction is winning a championship, which would then at least produce an eye roll from me. Like, okay, that's top shelf, right? What's bottom line? What is success? And honestly, I would ask because I don't know what his expectations are coming in here. And this dovetails with what the expectations are for everybody else. That's why when you said, like, some people hate it, some people love it, I'm trying to figure out who really loves it. I mean, I love it because it's going to be exciting and entertaining, and I just don't see how it's not going to be a circus. Like, there's not going to be a lot of drama around this. This is not I can't imagine this is going to be smooth sailing. You are parachuting a guy who's never done the job into a team and an organization that has the highest of expectations and the biggest or most intense microscope on it. How's that not going to have some theatrics?
I don't like the question though, Slick. Seriously though, because
that I asked?
yeah, let me tell you why though. Because when you say,
Figuratively, hypothetically,
the reason why is because asking that question, right?
Yeah.
Every coach should say, win a championship, right? If you, every press conference they get hired, they always say, hey, we're gonna bring championships, and some get real bold and say 1, 2, 3, they get crazy.
Yeah.
My thing is, the Lakers had a championship winning coach, Frank. They fired him.
True. Yes.
Right? And then Ham comes in there, takes him to the Western Conference Finals.
Yes.
And they fire him.
Yes.
So it's really not an answer or question I really can answer, because either way I do it, right? I want to say championship, but I know that that's not too successful because the last guys that were in my seat
Okay.
got fired. You get what I'm saying?
You just started doing TV. right?
I just got here.
You just got here.
This guy here yesterday. Yesterday was my
It's
first
going
day.
good right now. You know what I'm saying? What's popping?
But when you got here, what was your goal?
That's a good question.
That's a great
To be the
question.
best I possibly could be on TV.